And the best part, you have to have a vision.
Yes. Okay.
You have to dream big. You have to protect your dream. He's fighting the battle that I cannot even see. On my side, I told myself that if God gives me such big problems, He trusts me. Remember, when He gives you the problem, the result will be bigger than that problem. Even if you can lose everything, don't allow yourself to lose your peace.
Hello everyone. Ninjani Makaya. I hope you guys are good. Nathi se right ngapha ne. Guys, welcome back to my show. Igama lami ndungu-Anele Sokapase ne. AKA Uta Ace, AKA Uta Mabheka, inja yegame, inja yempilo. Okabadiya, uphunywa kabampethe. That's the way I introduce myself, Sis Constance. Ne?
Okay.
All right. And then, guys, like I said, like I promised you guys, you know, in between my episodes, right? I told you guys that I'm going to bring guest episodes, right? Which is what we have today. We have a guest on the show. And igama lakhe Sis Constance Makwale. Ne? Yes. Today, guys, we've got a special show, man, I have to say. Ne? It's a special show. Why? Because this is the first lady to embrace the show. I've been inviting abantu abangomama, Sis Constance, ne? Because remember, mna ndingumuntu obaba, angithi. And unfortunately, I think I've gotten about 10 guests so far, but being abantu abangobaba, uyabona. But remember, ishow yethu I discriminate. You know, it's about in motivating wonke umuntu. Angithi everyone has got a journey. Everyone has got a story to tell.
True.
Yeah, understand. So I'm glad that you are here. Yeah, well, so today is a special show to me. And I've also sent them a request, like I said, to abantu abangomama, but you are the first one to embrace the show.
Okay.
And I hope this now will open the doors for the other ladies to see what we're not discriminating. They are all welcome here.
Thank you.
Because there's young girls that need motivation.
True.
There's young women who also need guidance,
True.
especially in the times that you are living in, social media and all these things.
True.
Yeah, understand. So I'm very happy you are here. Ndiyabulela kakhulu sisi wami. But now let me just share ukuthi how did you land here, ne?
Yes.
Guys, Sis Constance, ne? She was a referral. She was referred to me. In fact, I was referred to her. You understand, by Ujabu, Unumalo. Ujabu, I work with him Saudi, Aramco. And so I have to give a shout out to Ujabu for hooking me up. And like I said, guys, Uti just get on your journey. Just start. He will put people abantu abazok-support, abantu abazokunceda along your way.
True.
You understand? So this is a shout out to Ujabu. You know, yes, man. Thank you, Aramco. Yes. So this is how we got to where we are. He told me that, you know what? I like what you are doing, Anele. It's very important for abantu bathole motivation. And I think I know just a lady, you know, who can fit your show. She's got an interesting story. Yes, and that was you. So this is how she landed here, guys. Yes, and then I contacted her, and then the rest is history. Now she's here with us, right? Let me quickly introduce her. A profile yakhe as usual, ne? It says here, Sis Constance Makwale ne, was born in Polokwane at Modong. Please forgive me if I pronounce it wrong. Ne? Modong, I'll say it as I see it. Ne?
Yes.
Modong, Waperekisi, Dikoting village, something like that.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. She started her business journey operating a mobile kitchen and a tuck shop in 2024, right?
2004.
Oh, 2004. Oh, yes. I was wondering, man, why is it saying?
2004.
Oh, 2004. Okay,
Yes.
so you started with a mobile kitchen and a tuck shop
Yes.
way back in 2004.
Yes.
And then she went on in 2009.
Yes.
She started her truck transport business.
Yes.
Right? Yes. And then it also says, and then she got her first contract under Tapcon
Yes.
construction company, right?
Yes.
And she was the one who was driving the truck.
Yes.
Hey, Mafuka Sensei. Yes, a first driver of her first truck, right? Okay. From there, her business grew up, and then she bought more than 50 trucks, guys.
Yes.
hayibo sister 50
Yes.
yazi kunzima uthole one abanye abantu bazokutshela abantu bama-truck kunzima uthole one you managed to get 50
Yeah.
that's wonderful, man. And then let me just finish it off by saying the company has also extended their business and it has expanded in commodity, and one of their biggest clients is an international company from China.
Yes.
Guys, I have to ngishaya izandla for that one. You know, it's good to see, you know, our ladies, you know, doing great.
Yeah.
Great stuff. And before I hand it over to you, you know what? Let me hand it over because I had something in mind. I'll say it when I'm about to ask one of these questions.
Okay.
So I'll say it later.
Okay.
Right? Yes. So for now, what you're going to do before Nkuluma Kakhulu, I'm going to hand it over to you so that you can kindly introduce yourself to our viewers and just tell us where you grew up. Okay, we already know you grew up in Polokwane, but just share your brief upbringing, man.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. How are you guys? My name is Constance Makwale from Motungwa Pereki Sidikoting village. I'm the firstborn for Raba Matsaung. We are 3 at home.
Okay.
3 girls.
Oh, only girls. Yes, sir.
3 girls.
Okay.
Yes. So on the family, from my mom's side, most are men.
Okay.
Which I have more brothers than sisters. It means on my side, I'm the firstborn sister.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So remember, grow up with boys, there's many things that you have to learn in a hard way.
Okay. Yes. My girl who's the last one can understand what you are saying.
Yes.
Because she's growing up with 3 boys.
Yes, they will teach you how to ride a bicycle.
And toughen up.
Yeah.
Toughen up also.
And protect you every minute of your breath.
Which is good.
So there's some of the things that I learned. I said, I want to be like my brothers.
Okay.
There's something that I want to do different. When I look at the young girls, when we grow up, it was difficult because most of the time they will tell you that the girl need to go to the kitchen. They have to go and clean, cook, and do everything in the household.
And it ends there. Yes.
It ends there. They don't even encourage you to do outside part, like a hardworking somebody. You teach yourself, you learn some of the things outside. But with my brothers, I just told myself, whatever they're doing, I will do it.
Yes, I'll be there.
It's not going to be difficult in any direction. It shows that you have to do what the boys are doing almost every time. That's why at my primary level, they know most of the time I was playing with the boys.
Okay.
Because most of them, they are boys. And I teach most of the girls to say, you can do it.
Yes.
If they can do it, even for us, we can. If they go climb the tree, if they fell, the same pain that they're feeling, that's the same pain that as a girl you will feel, at the end of the day.
There's no limitation.
There is no limitation. So you have to do it. It doesn't matter if you will just go and sit behind and say, no, I'm a girl, I cannot do this. No, you have to push yourself to the edge and see how strong you are. That's when you will realize that you can do anything.
It's not necessarily about that physical strength. It's
the mindset.
The mind. It's the mindset, actually.
And the best part, you have to have a vision.
Yes. Okay.
You have to dream big. You have to protect your dream. And pray hard. That thing, it help you to have peace.
Yes.
And it help you to grow and expand in any direction. When I started in 2004, it was only a mobile kitchen and tech shop. As I'm saying, most ladies, they push them to the kitchen. But the main dream was to have something unique. On the process of the mobile kitchen and tech shop, I learned how to save.
Okay.
Which is very difficult part.
Especially when you are young, at an early stage.
Yeah, it's very difficult part because your age-mate group, they will treat you different because they don't understand what's your plan.
Okay, yes.
And even the family, they don't understand, why do you want to do a business? For what reason?
Yes.
Remember, when you grow up, they said you must go to school, become a teacher or become a doctor or a nurse.
Something.
Yes. So for me, I choose different thing. I said, while I'm at school, I can just start my own business.
Also, you
to
started
generate.
it while you were at school?
Yes.
High school?
I was
This is high school
19,
or tertiary now?
I was 19.
This is maybe
First year
yes.
in university, yes. When I was going to take it, that was the first year.
Sure. So you are attending school this side. This side is mobile chicken. Sorry,
Mobile kitchen.
Mobile kitchen.
And that time they were encouraging youth to start their own business under Sobomvu Youth Fund.
Okay.
I went there and applied the fund. They give me 19,000.
Nje.
Yes. Doing those mobile kitchen, cooking, saving money. But the big dream was to own a big business, having something that will be recognized by the world.
Yes.
Saving.
I like what you said. World, not just.
No,
Yes,
not just.
Yes, I like
not
that.
just by the
Local.
world.
Yes.
So when I was saving on the process, I saw some of the construction site. I went and asked to do my research. If I want to enter on your space, what will be the requirement? Remember, the research is something that you have to do it while you're starting.
Proper.
Even if you are still small on the business, just go and make your research. That research, it's helped me a lot because I end up finding the guy by the name of Steven van der Walt. He just asked me, are you really sure you want to enter on this space? I said, yes. Really? I said, yes.
Without hesitation.
Yes. He said, if you want to enter, what will be the first thing that you can do now? I said, I can go and apply for code 14.
Okay.
He said, serious? I said, yes, I will. He said, I give you a space because we're going to have a very big contract that it needs women to be in the space. If you are serious, come back to me.
Okay.
I saved the money, went to do my license and come back with the code 14. I said, I came back now. He said, okay.
Now you are serious.
Yes, now you are serious.
Yes.
Can you buy a truck? I said, where am I going to get the money to buy a truck? Then that's when he said to me, we have a contract whereby we're going to build Mall of Africa. It will be a 4 years contract.
Okay.
If you are serious, you can just enter on the space by removing a rubble from Waterfall to Interwest.
Okay.
That's when I started. Then I went and rented a truck because I didn't have money to buy the truck.
Yes.
And he gave me a space of 5 trucks. I only afford to have one. On that one that I rented out, I managed to buy my own, which was International 9800.
You're speaking Chinese now.
Yes.
I don't know that terminology.
That one is an 18-speed truck.
Okay.
It's manual.
All right.
Yeah, you use clutch the same way that you're using the manual car.
Yes.
But the difference is that one is using 18 speed. So I learned to drive that truck. I told myself, I won't fail for this. I have to do it.
So you're doing everything by yourself?
By
you didn't
myself.
just rent or buy and say, let me get a driver also? No.
Getting a driver without knowledge, it's a disaster waiting to happen. So you have to do it yourself.
And I like that because they always say, when you want to start a business, right, you in the beginning, you want to make sure that you know the ins and outs of the big business so that once you start delegating, that person cannot come here and screw you up.
True.
Yes. I think that's exactly what you followed.
Yes.
Yes, doing it yourself first. Yes.
That's what I did.
Yes.
And pushing myself to the edge. And it was not easy because it's a man industry. Yeah, they will do many things to you that you will end up want to give up.
What kind of challenge? That's my first question I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
What kind of challenges did you face, now? Those men now, the treatment, the different treatment, all these things. What kind of challenges did you come across?
Most of the challenges, the first thing when you start to renting, they can rob you. The first thing, the money. They will try to destroy you in any ways by stealing your battery, stealing the tires.
And you are the only woman in that space at that point in time.
Yes. Remember, you don't know even the do and don'ts of the track. The first person that you will ask if something goes wrong, it's a man. Then you go there. They said, no, we will assist. But most of them, they don't want to assist.
Yes.
They want to destroy you. They ask themselves, what is this woman doing in our space?
Yes.
So even on your side, you have to be strong to prove them wrong, that you can do it. So, with support that I was getting from my younger sisters, my brothers, they said, we know you can do it. And remember, it was not easy journey. It was not easy at all. Even now, if people, they see most of the beautiful thing that they see, but they don't know the journey that I went. That most of the time I want to prevent it to someone else that started on the transport. But it's still difficult because of these big companies. They want to destroy most of the small companies by not paying them on time. They want to destroy them. And I did my research. It shows very well that if the transporters, they don't join together and fight for this, on the long run, we are not going to have
survive.
Yeah, we are not going to have more black people on the transport industry because the way companies are doing it, on the long run, I don't think they will survive unless they join the team, they fight together.
Together,
that's when it will be.
Yes,
they will survive.
So now, up to now. Do you have more ladies now that have joined in the industry?
Yes, I have more ladies.
Yes, now there's more ladies.
There is more ladies on the industry. Even if it's not easy to train a woman on this industry, especially if they don't understand the transport. As I'm telling you, to be robbed, it's another thing that destroys most of them.
And discourage.
Not being paid on time. Remember, that person invested their money.
They have to see the returns.
The return, after 6 months, you don't get anything. That's difficult.
Sure.
Then they end up giving up. For me, I was saying, don't give up. Let's push. Let the journey be very strong like before. Then at the end, we will win this. Yes. That's
sure. It's an interesting story, guys, and I hope you guys, you are encouraged by this. And let me move on, man, to my next question. Right? But then, so now you say you have 50 trucks.
62
in
total.
62?
Yes.
How many employees do you have? Because now I'm sure you have employees now. 119.
Yes.
You have employed 119 people.
Yes.
Sure. Guys, anything is possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
Anything is possible.
If you are ready.
Ladies, do not box yourselves in.
True.
You understand? So I think, this is what it means, right? Now, my next question is, they say, bad company corrupts a good character. And when I look at you, how you sound, you're a very nice lady, a great woman, I can tell already. But if you are surrounded by toxicity or negative people, that can easily drain you and then eventually affect your business or just even your personal life. So how important is it to have healthy people, or like-minded people around you, people who are supporting you? How important is this thing of having these positive
It's very,
people?
very important. First thing, just remove fear of unknown. Just remove that thing and know yourself and know what you want in life.
Okay.
And strategize your plan accordingly. Don't allow anybody to change your character. in bad times, in good times, be who you are.
Know yourself.
Know yourself. Because if you allow them, it's easy to destroy a person. Because when you start to grow, the more enemies will be developed.
New levels, new devils.
Yes.
Okay.
What you are planning, that's not your age mate group, what they're planning. Remember, you are example from other parents. Your age mate group, because you are not going out with them, doing what they are doing, you don't smoke, you don't drink, you don't, you try to be the best person that will follow the right step in your life. They will try to destroy you in any direction by distracting your plans.
Yes, I was about to say, cause distractions.
Yes, they will distract your plans. They will try to push you to the edge. They will try to insult you. They will try. Know yourself.
You have to have a backbone. You have to have a backbone.
And be patient.
Yes.
Yes, just very patient. Humble yourself. Even if they're trying to do whatever, humble yourself. If you are wrong, just say sorry.
Yes.
Don't even try to fight.
And don't take things personal. Whenever
Fight is not an answer.
Yes. Just relax.
Relax.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for that. The other thing I would like to know, because it seems like I can only imagine the stresses that you had to go through, right, to get to where you are, right? I just want to know this journey of yours, this journey of success. What has it cost you? And what kind of things did you have to sacrifice, in order to fulfill these dreams that are so big, right? And did you lose any friends, family members, spouse? Maybe uthi le ntshebele ngiyofana lo ke hayi ubuzobaba sekhaya kanti it turned out not to be the one wafika omunye. Did you have people who misunderstood you? What did it cost you, this thing? Because I always tell my guests, I make an example of myself. I'm based in Saudi Arabia, right? Unfortunately, I had to leave my family behind in South Africa, my wife and kids, right?
Yes.
I'm married with 4 kids. That's one of the sacrifices that I had to do, you understand, in order to fulfill these dreams that we are talking about here. So I want to know, in your case, what has it cost you? Did it cost you any people, any loved ones?
Yes.
Yes.
Remember, the journey is not easy.
Yes, ma'am.
By itself, it's not easy.
Yes.
There is some of the things that you're going to lose. And the one that you admire, the one that you love, the one that you need them on that period. When you run a business, it's like you are in an island. The family, they don't even understand the plan.
This thing that you are talking
They
about.
don't even understand the
We
business.
won, Lento.
Yes, we won it.
Yes, because the dream was given to you.
Yes,
Only
when you try to explain, that's the more it becomes very difficult.
Yes.
As I was telling you about the fear of unknown, you will lose most of the family, most of the people that you grow up with, because you are a threat to their lives. That's the thing. You will lose the buddies that you know that if I want to play, I want to go out, I want to enjoy, you will lose them.
They see you as competition.
Some they said, oh, maybe she has some of the things that we don't know. They are fearing to ask you, how did you make it?
Yes. Mara, why abantu besoka sister? Why do they choose the easy route of saying, hey, maybe utwele?
Utwele.
Why, play people? Why do we always do this?
If fear and beliefs.
Why can't we just, because you can see this person has a blueprint. She has done it in front of you guys, from start to where she is now. From the first truck, from the first rented truck, from the mobile kitchen, right? And the attack shop, everything was in front of you. Clearly, she knows something. So if you want now to build yourself, why can't you just come and ask, how did you do it, Sis Constance?
No.
It's as simple as that.
No, because where you grow up. Like I was raised by a single parent. So remember the hardworking lady who was going up and down to groom you. a person who grew up with two parents.
Yes.
The pride doesn't allow him to come and ask you.
Oh, to the lesser one.
Yes.
Which is you're supposed to be less.
You are very less to him. But now, because of what you are doing, they even have that fear to say, how did you make it?
Eish. Because according to them, they are the ones who are supposed to be
Yes.
in front.
And remember, as a person, even for me, if I want to know something, I consult to people who has already went to the journey.
Indlela ibuzwa kwabaphambili sitsho njalo
Yes.
isiXhosa.
No matter how difficult it, if it come to a point whereby I can go and volunteer on that company,
Yes.
that's what I'm doing.
Just to get that
For
experience.
my own benefit.
Yes.
Because if I can say, I cannot ask them. Failing is a very good teacher.
Thetha sister.
You will fail
So
many times.
this failure is part of success.
Yes.
It's part of this journey.
Yes.
Okay.
You will fail.
You will fail, guaranteed.
Yes.
Because you are trying things.
Yes.
You are trying new things.
You try different things. You will fail.
You
But
are bound to.
guarantee of a very good teacher.
There's a lesson behind it.
Yes. You will come out
I
very
always
strong.
tell them, I want to teach them, by this show, I want to teach them ukuthi adversity, they must look at it in a different way. Don't look at the adversity or challenges as if mina ngikhesiwe, mina ngithakathiwe, mina ngenzeni. Because I was telling my guest yesterday ukuthi it seems like lo nkulunkulu lo, he always uses the adversity to chisel us. I've never seen someone who's successful ati mina yazi it was rosy, it was ntontoni.
Never.
Wonke umuntu.
Never.
Nabo Jesus labo to get that throne to be called King of Kings, he had to be nailed on that cross. Everyone has to go through something, but it's never good, but it is there to shape you.
It doesn't matter how many
Yes.
times you fell down.
Yes.
You will fail.
Yes.
We fell many times. We cry on the road.
You do it while you have tears in your eyes.
Yes, we just
With the fear in your heart.
Yes.
With the doubt in your mind. You continue. Forward we move.
every moment you have to push until because everyone they don't understand your plan. You are the only one who has that plan. Even if you can write it down, apply in any direction to say I need help of this, I need help of this. They doubt you.
Remember that dream was put inside you.
Yes.
It was not a conference call. And you're wasting time if you're trying to explain it to other people. They will still not get it.
You explain to the wrong person.
You explain to talking about uThixo sister, talk about God.
Yes.
I believe uThixo in our lives, he plays a vital role.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So I want to know from you, how important is it to have a relationship with Lord Thixo? Or you want to tell me, I'm in a grant by myself. I can do this thing by myself?
No.
Impossible.
Never.
I'm making this thing harder than it's supposed to be.
Never.
Okay.
You know, there is only one thing that will get peace. Even if you can lose everything, don't allow yourself to lose your peace. The only place that you will get your peace is from God. And give yourself time to pray. As a business person, remember you have many hate around you. You have many challenges around you. You have many problems around you. The only thing that you have to do, pray anytime, anywhere.
Every chance you get.
Every chance that you get, just pray.
And some problems you can't even see. When you're just maybe referring to even the problems that you can see. Some attacks, you don't even know what got stopped, what was coming your way.
You know
to
what?
threaten this same business. You're not even aware.
You know what I'm saying most of the time? He's fighting the battle that I cannot even see. I only see the result after. Or somebody will come and confess and say, you know, I heard so and so they wanted to do this and this from your track. Or they already did it. They come to apologize. You just have to accept the apology.
What I'm taking from you is your responsibility when, as a person, put your pride on the side and
Yes.
just kneel down.
True.
Guys, stop complicating a Bible. You guys know this Bible, left to right. Somewhere in that Bible, maybe you will tell me, ma'am, some chapter or verse. It does say God will fight these battles for you.
Yes.
Why are you wasting your energy
No.
when you can delegate these problems to Him?
Yes.
It's as simple as that.
Because some of the problems we as a person, you will feel that they are bigger than yourself.
Your capacity. Yes.
Yes, but on my side, I told myself that if God give me such big problems,
Yes.
He trusts me. That's when I have to trust
You've
Him
got what it
with
takes.
everything. Because those challenges are big.
Yes.
Yeah, and you have to face them to the point that people won't even understand. Your family won't understand. Your surroundings won't understand.
And remember, talking about God giving you bigger problems, remember, He didn't start by giving you those bigger problems. He had to groom you first. He was giving you these small problems. And then you started solving them.
Yes.
He gives you more.
Yes.
Bigger and bigger and
Yes.
bigger and bigger and bigger. Because now He trusts you more. You've proven yourself. You keep proving yourself. You keep proving yourself.
True.
Yes.
The more you grow,
Yes.
the more problem it's become. The more it needs.
Yes, so
your
that's why
strength.
that's why that's why I'm facing the problems I'm facing.
It needs the strength.
Phela ngiyagowisha sometimes. Hey. I don't ngiyagowisha sometimes, I'm telling you. I'm like, hayibo, Thixo man, why is this thing happening?
Don't even ask why.
It's because of who I'm becoming.
Yes. Remember, when He give you the problem, the result will be bigger than that problem. That's what you're supposed to.
Once you get on the other side.
Yes.
If you
and
look
you
beyond
will
this problem.
celebrate after and say, when you look back, you said, how did I manage to
And
pass
it only
that
makes
road?
sense. At local, you don't know what I'm doing now, but you'll understand later.
Yes.
And this is what exactly happened with me, and I decided to start the show. In the beginning, I was struggling a lot. I faced so many obstacles, going through a lot. You ask yourself, particularly, why me? Because I didn't kill anyone, didn't offend anyone. But why me? Why am I the one who's even struggling the most? Later on, after He blesses you, you overcome all these things. You go through this journey you're talking about. Then you start seeing the rewards. Hi, man. Then I started looking back. Now it's making sense. Those troubles, that adversity was not there to kill me. It was there to mold me.
True.
You understand? And this is why I decided to start the show and teach the little knowledge that I've gained, the wisdom that I've gained over time on this journey.
True.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. No, thank you for that. And then I know that you've sent me your notes, and then you mentioned there that you are married
Yes.
with 2 beautiful children.
3.
Yes. 3?
Yes.
Oh, you said 2 to me. 2 boys, 1 girl?
2
or what?
boys, 1 girl.
2 boys, 1 girl, ne?
Yes.
Okay, no, that's great stuff. Great stuff. What I want to know, how important is it to have a supportive, especially for a business-minded woman like you, a driven woman like you, which I support, by the way. And this is what I think I wanted to say earlier on and said, I will save it for now. I like what you're doing. I love what you're doing. I'm proud of you so much. Before I continue with this question, I want to say first, guys, just because in the Bible it says a woman is a helpmate, oh, okay, that's fine. But it doesn't mean you guys, the women, you don't have your own ambitions.
No.
It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that you are not driven. You don't have your own goals. That Tina, just because you must support us and help us, we have a right to sideline you. No, I'm supposed to encourage you to become the best version of yourself.
True.
So I want to know how important, for especially a woman like you, to have that supportive partner.
Yeah,
What do you look for in that partner?
It's very important.
Yes.
The problem, sometimes I blame the culture that we grow upon. Most of women, they suffer because of the culture. If you have the vision, the advice they will give to the men, they're very wrong. As a business person, if you make money, you will make money to your home where you're married to. But most of the time, they will think that when you grow, you will leave the man. They give him a wrong mentality on the situation.
Now they make it seem like you are you will be a threat.
You are a
Once
threat.
it's supposed you become successful, she's gonna be a threat.
You are a threat. It's not like you will be a threat. You are a threat.
You are at the guaranteed. No parts, no sugarcoating.
He can just try to protect you in any direction,
sister.
but wherever he goes.
This is what they are teaching him.
Yes.
Pounding him, his friends.
When he parked the
everywhere.
car, they said, no, don't worry. The wife bought that car. Remember,
To reduce his dignity.
Yes, when you get married, you become one.
Sister.
But in our culture, they don't believe like that. If you are a driven vision, somebody, especially
yes.
as a woman, they will just make your man to feel so small.
The separation.
Small every minute. Even if he can try to prove himself in any direction, they will just make him to feel small.
You know what, Dr. Swarimam? You know what Dr. Bakel Dlamini said? You know, my therapist that we went to, Nano Mam, marriage therapist, right, sometime. He was also a part of the show. He came as a guest also. I saw one of his posts saying, if Baba uhola 40,000, Mama hola what you call 100,000, for example, meaning the woman is getting more money. In the household, we have 140,000.
True.
In the household.
True.
I would to Uba, you are one. You just said you are one.
Yes.
So in this house, month to month, we get 140,000.
True.
So we are working with 140,000.
Yes.
Yes.
But the problem in our culture, they will encourage him because she's earning more, she have to do everything.
Aibo.
You will ask yourself, where is the responsibility of my man? Then you have to push him to that direction. To say, don't forget your responsibilities. I still need your support. I still need whatever that you get. Remember, even if I can make more money, the scent that is coming with it still make me happy.
Yeah, it's valuable. Remember, you don't judge him according to that money.
No, I don't even...
He means more to you. You don't even look at that.
I don't even value him because of money.
Exactly.
Remember, I met him while we were at school. So why
long.
not now?
That long.
22 years
It's been
back.
22 years. Okay.
So that community, it's the one who destroy most of the bigger people to say, no, he's not... The wife bought the car for him. It means they turn him to be somebody else.
Now, what I want to know, it's been that long, you said 22 years, and with all these narratives that are trying to destroy your marriage and destroy you guys so that they can turn you guys against each other, what has kept your marriage together, both of you guys? What kind of methods have you guys used to hold this thing together, regardless of who says what about your stuff? What has kept you guys?
Remember, humble yourself. Don't want to prove the point of saying you have everything. When you come home, you are no longer a businesswoman. You are a woman.
Constance, all this time. Say that again.
Yes.
Yes. So endlini uma angena ngegate akhumula business woman head.
Yes.
Endlini ngifuna umfazi wami.
Yes.
Umama bantwana.
Yes.
Okay.
Just be a woman. Yeah. The same way that you were doing things, don't change. One day, if you have time, just cook for them. Don't sit down and say, do this. No.
Yes.
Do it yourself and become the same woman that he knows.
Don't change.
Don't change.
Don't get easily influenced by other businesswomen. They will say, I know he's no longer good for you.
What you want from that man? Do you want to build with him or you want to destroy him? The choice is yours. Yeah. Depending.
Sure. Now I want to know. We know that success is relatives. It means different things to everyone, right? I just want to know, what does success mean to Sis Constance Magwale? What does it mean to you, is success?
Success means a lot to me.
Yes, ma'am. Because you are very successful.
Yes.
Yes. But I like the story and I like the fact that you are grounded, Mar, at the same time.
Yes, by God.
Yes. So what does this
success
big
means.
success mean to you? Yes.
You know, success means a lot to me. I wish one day I will own a mine.
Siyakhala ke manje. Guys, nimamela nithi. Nihlele nithi just a game. This is what I mean when I'm talking about this just a game.
For me, to go to commodity space, I'm still learning.
It's continuous still.
I'm going to China on most August when they advertise they want to buy this chrome, coal, and what. I go there to market the client, come with them in South Africa, and then sell the coal to them under certain companies.
Okay.
And then I'm still learning how to get a licensed mine or how to buy a mine. Because on the industry that I'm in, I'm transporting most of the commodity, locally and cross-border.
Yes.
I know the do and don'ts of loading, offloading, and whatnot. But I realize there is a huge difference and gap in between.
Okay.
As a transporter, there's many challenges because when they pay, the mine paid those big guys we call agents, the one that's supposed to pay the transporter, they don't. They treat them wrongly so, not by giving them money so that they can just give up. For me, I don't want to give up. I want to push until I own my own mine and transport my own commodity to the world.
Wow. You did mention global.
Yes.
It was our kind.
Now I know transport from Africa as a whole. But now I want the big things. To transport from Durban to wherever country outside China, Dakar, or wherever. Because locally, so I know. I know even the do and don'ts, paying the border fees and stuff.
Yes.
But now I'm learning how to pay those vessels, storage and whatnot.
Yes.
That's what I wanted to know. But in the process, I need most of the youth, especially women, to learn more on this industry. And they have to be strong. Even if they take those 6 months, 12 months without payment, we have to help each other to grow and see how we can fight this and get our money back. Because let me tell you something, in court, you are not going to get your money back. Those guys, they know they do and don't for the court. That's what you're supposed to know. But most of women, they have to be strong. Whoever that wanted to come to transport, they have to be very strong. Because the challenge is they need someone who will fight back.
It's a male-dominated industry.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean it's impossible to do it. That doesn't mean...
It's possible. It's possible.
Don't let
but most of the time, let me tell you, as a woman doing it, they will blackmail you left, right, and center.
Trying to discourage
They want to remove you to this industry. You are a threat to their business. Because they don't want to ask you, how did you make it? How can we resolve this?
They don't understand. Well, not to you, it's a calling, this thing. It's a calling. I was there, it was a calling from your young days.
Yes.
You know, it was a calling. It didn't start now.
No.
Yes, they don't understand.
They don't want to. Because they don't want to ask you.
Yes.
They don't want to.
Okay, my next question for you, Mama, is, you know, after everything you've been through, right?
Yes.
And I'm sure there's things that you even didn't mention, right? Yes. All that stuff and what has gotten you to this point, right? What are you most proud of as a very achieved person? What yini le ushaye isifuba ngayo?
Yimi le ngishaye isifuba ngayo ngithi.
Can I tell you
I
what
did it.
I am proud of you so far before you answer it yourself? There's this problem that I have that the more we get successful, the quicker our homes get destroyed, meaning you lose your family. Ning divorce. The moment your career takes off, I don't understand this thing that has to do with why, especially as black people, not talk about other races. I've noticed this. Once we get to the top of the mountain, what I'm trying to fight, because I want both to get to the top of the mountain and also family foundation, family structure.
True.
I want both. I want love, I want success.
Yes.
What I'm proud of you of is you've managed to keep both. So you can continue. I hope I didn't take the words out of your mouth.
Yeah, the problem is competition. Don't compete. Don't compete. Just try to be who you are before. And don't change. Most of the things that destroy most of families and other people, they want to be known outside. But they don't want to do what was supposed to be done.
Sticking to the plan.
Yes. The same person that I saw 2004, it must be the same person that I see in 2025. If you can start to do those competition things and start to change your life, remember, when you grow, it will be some changes because of money. There's some change of the area that will be living in. There is some development in the families.
Yes.
But don't change. Stick to what you are.
Your own values.
Your own value.
Your own values.
Yes.
The other thing I said to that, I'm sorry if I hope I'm not cutting you off.
No,
Okay.
no.
I said this, in episode 2 or 3, where I'm sharing my own story. The first 12 episodes of the podcast, season 1, I'm sharing my life story. There is where I say how to avoid a downfall. It's about not, for me, my understanding, remember that. It's about not changing from the formula that has gotten me to the top of that mountain.
True.
I think this is exactly what you are saying.
True.
Once we get to that top of the mountain, what do? Now we start getting fresh ideas.
Yes.
Now saying yes, born. You divert from that. Now you forget about that God who got you there.
True.
Because I told my wife when I got to Saudi, I told my wife, it's up for us from here. I know. But I've never been to the top of that mountain. I just know the struggle at the bottom. That I can educate.
Explain.
I can educate you, but I don't know about where I'm going. I want to go there, but I don't know.
You don't know
It's
how.
a different territory.
Yes.
And I've noticed this thing. Abantu abamnyama, when we get there, 2 minutes, boom. How can I avoid that? She said, Anel, if you don't deviate, there's this formula, these principles that you use to get you there.
Yes.
So if you don't deviate from that plan, clearly it's working for you, right? Yes. So don't change. Keep at it. We are still there. We are still stable. So it goes to say with this thing that do not change. The same person you were. Yes, you have grown. Yes, you have evolved. But don't change those roots, those principles, those values.
Yeah, I remember on that one is very difficult, especially for youth. When you grow up, you remember praying. It's not an easy task. When you pray, you need your spiritual guidance. Spiritually, you need to be groomed. So when you enjoy money, you forgot that for me to have that money,
Yes.
the push that I get from, it's when I was praying. The strength that I was getting from God. So when you are on top, you think that I'm owning the world.
Go and go.
You forgot the in and out. Where you're supposed to pray day, night, anytime you get. Now you are very busy. You don't even have 10 minutes to pray. That's when the devil will attack you very hard. That's where you're going to fail worse than you thought. And that's what most of people, they are waiting for. Your downfall.
And they wait patient, 20 years, 30 years they wait. They want to witness that day. Some are praying to God to keep them until they see that.
Yes.
Yes,
Your downfall. So don't forget
this prayer.
Don't forget God in any direction, no matter how difficult it is. I still remember 2023 was not an easy year for me because of accident, because of losing the drivers on the road.
Shame, man.
Because, on that time, I prayed more than before. I prayed more than before. And it was very difficult. Remember, on that process, there is many challenges that you face. But God is great.
Nah. Hey, he didn't just bring you to where you are just to leave you.
No. He will leave you, not forsake you. Not even a minute.
I want to know now, what does legacy mean to Sis Constance? And how do you want us to remember you? Not just your family.
Okay.
The people you have worked with, how do you want this world to remember you? How do you want to be remembered? Because you're already an icon. You are groundbreaking.
Yes.
Yes. How do you want us to remember you?
I want people to remember me in good times and in bad times.
Yebo.
I want people to remember that young girl who started from the ground and goes to the top. And they have to remember, if I did it, they can. Whatever the situation I passed through, if I'm still alive, they can just ask me, how do I do this? Then
Simple.
I will help them.
Simple. You'll give them the blueprint. Because that's what I've learned about successful people. It's not like the information No, it's you who's not asking. But they're not going to come to you and say, I want to mentor you. They don't even know that you need mentoring.
What I realize is that people are afraid of us because of that stigma of saying, no, but well, so how's your alarm?
It's just simple hard work. And
most of you guys, you know where we started.
Exactly.
You know where we passed.
Yeah.
But now you don't want to believe.
Hey. All of a sudden.
All of a sudden you don't want to believe. Yeah.
Sure. Any words of encouragement, Sis Constance, to someone who hasn't gotten their breakthrough yet, and they're about to give up, man? Any words of encouragement to that person? Because I always say, the attacks, they become great just when you're on the brink of making it.
True.
Yes. So any words of encouragement to say, you hold on, do not give up. Any words of encouragement to that person?
If 5 doors close, there is 1 door open. Just ask God to show you the way, which door is open for you. Even if it's a small door or if it's a window, doesn't matter how many times you fell. It matters how long you get up.
Yes.
You can fail as many times, but how long you get up. Make sure that you get up. Make sure you get up.
Yes.
Because on that, let me tell you something. On that painful journey, whereby you have to open that door, to realize that door is next to open, you will lose everybody. You will be in an island. That's where you need God interference. It's only you and God. When that door open, everybody will come back.
Yes.
To witness that.
But you guys were not here. And I once heard Steve Harvey saying, you know what, this thing of give upping, once you give up, now you are guaranteeing this thing, it will never happen for you.
True.
But as long as you keep getting up, which what you are referring to, you keep the possibility going. You don't know when, but don't worry, when I just keep getting up.
True.
Right? Yes, man. I think that's about it. We've come to the end of our show, Sis Constance, man, and I've learned a lot from you. You've also encouraged me. Like I said, guys, just because I started the show, this is not my show. This is our show.
Yes.
And no one knows everything.
True.
Right? We have to feed off each other. You understand? So Nami, I do get encouraged. I do learn new things. I'm just here to share the little. I'm just here to create a platform so that we gather here and we motivate abantu. You know? But thank you. I would like to thank you so much by being the first lady. First lady of the show.
Thank you.
Mele be nama trophy, yes. But I would like to thank you so much, Sis Constance, and from the bottom of my heart, for seeing the vision, for seeing the value in what you are trying to do. And may God bless you abundantly. More, we told the mind. The mind there, we told. Launch. Before I forget, let me give you the gift. I normally give my guest the gift. Yes. Plus, it's the right size for you, I can tell. You see, guys, you see when you come to the show, what you get from Uta Ace. Uta Ace will take care of you. Plus, winter is around the corner. Yes. Special occasion. You see? Yeah. Come to the show. Be the guest on the show. Come inspire others. Guys, we've come to the end of our show. And I hope you guys have learned a lot today. I know I did. I'm also encouraged. I'm motivated. But guys, do not let this motivation just fizzle out. Whatever that sparked you today, especially the ladies, act on it. As in like today. As in like tomorrow, go and start the process. True. Guys, we've come to the end of our show, man. So tell us to You know, it's up to you now. From nothing to something, let's get it, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.